Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to the live. I don't know if anybody's still here watching, but so far we've had hellos from Shatika and Crafty Snail Mum. Hello. I hope you guys are still here. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is. I know it's early evening for Crafty Snail Mum over in the UK. I'm not sure where Shatika is, but blessings and crocheting to you too, Shatika. How are you guys? Hello, Michelle. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. You know, I'm thinking of moving my regular live back another hour or so. I moved it 1 hour already, but I'm thinking of starting it. Yep, 5 p.m. for you. Yep. I'm thinking of moving it back to maybe starting at 11 a.m. That seems to be an even better time for everyone. 11 a.m., noonish. I don't want to, interrupt Granny D, but she goes on 3 times a week. I only go on once. Yeah, it's hard not to find a time when somebody's on somewhere. So, you know. And if I start earlier, then people can, drift out of mine if they really want to go over to Granny D and, that kind of thing. So, how are you guys? How was your daughter's school performance, Snally? Was it giggly fun? Her sports and whatever performance that you found out about like 10 minutes before you were supposed to be there? Oh, good. I mean, that's the point of those things is to give the kids a sense of pride and, and that they participated and they got to perform, and that's excellent. How old is your daughter? I'm imagining like what you would call primary school. Oh, that's cool. We would call it elementary school, grades kindergarten through 5th grade. 11 is in high school? That would be middle school for us. We have elementary, then middle, and then high school. So that would put her in the middle school. So I guess you just have like the primary school and the high school. Yeah, no middle school for the Brits. Nope. Higher education. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I was figuring. But well, I would hope the older kids take good care of the younger kids then, having such a younger, like such younger kids in with the older kids. They'd feel big brotherish and not eh towards them. bully. Like, let's pick on everybody. Hello, Bridget. How are you, darling? Bridget's already finished her blanket, and it's amazing. It's just beautiful. Why? I better not be chaining one. I'm working on mine. I figured I'd work on mine while we talked. How is Marvin? Oh my gosh, today's the day. Are you already back from the hospital? Wait, are you already back? You're not back yet. Well, oh, you might be back. They're keeping him overnight, aren't they? Yeah. He's up in his room. Have you not gone in yet? I'm very confused. I thought he was supposed to go to the... Did something happen, honey? Do I need to call you? Is this too many questions? And you're just going to go, yes. One single answer. Okay, he hasn't gone in yet. So is it an afternoon? It's an afternoon surgery? Okay, all is well. Okay. I was worried. Could you tell? Look, my hair's standing on end because I was so worried. Yeah. But yeah, this may be the last video, whatever you see, this hairpiece and the hearts in the background. I might do my things we're making Thursday video with this. I might not. Who knows? Ooh. And I just missed my mouth. What's new? What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Okay, that's all. Yep. No copyright. I'm not monetized, but apparently they can do things to me anyway. So, and then when I'm monetized, if I ever get monetized, which, by the way, we're under 700 hours away from mini monetization. Yay! If I ever did, and I had this live up and, you know, I had too much songage on it, they could ding me for it. So we do mini songage. But yes, Bridget's blanket is beautiful. Go look at her last video and she shows it on her FOs. Bridget's only 73 hours away. If you don't know Bridget, or if you do know Bridget, hey Wriggles, hi Wriggles. Go check out her channel and maybe watch some of her playlist for her and help her reach its full monetization. Is it mini monetization or full monetization? It doesn't matter, but help her reach whatever monetization she is closest to. And then she'll get a check for 50 cents. No, I think they only send you the check when it reaches $100, but it will be amazing and it will really, really help her out, honey. I just called you all honeys. I'm very sorry. I just became a 1950s diner waitress. What can I get you, honeys? Yeah. Just call me Flo. I work at Mel's Diner. It's my diner. I was ecstatic as a kid when I saw Alice, the TV show Alice, and saw Mel's Diner. I was like, I have a diner? And they were like, no, honey, you don't have a diner. That big man right there, the cook, has a diner. His name's Mel. And I'm like, but I want a diner and I can have milkshakes all the time. and French fries. And they're like, have a dream. You dream that. And now I have a ninja mixer where I can make milkshakes all the time. Yep. And who went on a diet? Yes, I did. And I thought I missed something up, and I didn't. It's the end of the row. Y'all still there? No one's reacting. I don't know if, like, I killed you all or... Yep. Hi, Ellie. So nice to see you. Thank you. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. We're always just crocheting, aren't we, Crafty? Snaily. My brain's not working today. Anyway, so I have this gift. It's one of my many gifts. I pick yarn and I pick a project. And my yarn always hides whatever pattern the project has. This is a chevron blanket. You can't see the chevrons except where the color changes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Look at that. Because of homespun. But it's still a pretty blanket. And it's soft as anything. I'm not mad at it. I'm just going to have to make another one that shows off the pretty. Ooh, you took Athena along today. Nice. But, I mean, you can't. And that middle part where it's kind of a grayish blue, that's two different colors. You can sort of see the change right there. The top's a little darker gray, and the bottom's a different grayish blue. They're both blues. But, yeah, very similar. And Jude's like, well, if you want it to stick out, you could always frog it now before you get very far and change up the color order. Have a great day, Ellie. And you know what? Before I get very far, I am going to frog it. I'm going to frog homespun. Any and all of you who have worked with homespun, pray for me. Hey, Perp. Yep. Actually, homespun is not that bad to frog. It's not. It's only if you're doing a pattern with homespun that it's bad to frog. So I'm just going to sit here and frog. And if anybody is having an issue with the pattern, this is what this live is for. It's to ask questions, to get clarification on the pattern, you know, or if they didn't make the live last week, I can go over stuff. You know, that kind of thing. Are you enjoying the pattern? That, anything like that, you know, did you find something that you thought was absolutely wonderful with the pattern? And you're like, I've decided I'm going to make a dress out of it. You know, I'm going to make a chevron granny dress. I'm going to be a hippie for Halloween, and this is my Halloween costume. Yeah, you said, perp. I can't wait to see it. And in the description box is my email address. It's probably down towards the bottom after all my chit chat. Should be right at the top of the, you know, I just put this stuff here just in case, and, you know. Really? Yeah. I'm glad they fit Aaron and I forget who else. I think it was you, Perp. Aaron and Perp figured out how many we should widen it by to add the extra peaks. Add 18 to your starting chain. I might make another one of these, like I said, in another yarn, so I can actually enjoy the grannies and the chevrons. It's just, you know, with homespun, I wanted to use up these bits and bobs of homespun. Not enough to make things except hats and stuff, but get a scrap gam blanket. And you know, I wonder what color you used, Perp. Good. Hello, Barb. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning anymore. Good afternoon. How are you? I am just frogging. I believe frogging makes up probably a good 48% of our craft, doesn't it? Would you all agree? Especially in the beginning part of our journeys. Yeah, I'm going to separate these two colorways so that you can see them better. Ooh, blues and grays. No purples, huh? Ooh, this is so soft, but when you frog it, it fibers up. I'm getting it all. And as I'm talking while I'm doing it, so it's going in my mouth, up my nose, trying to get in my eyes. So, is it for a boy, or are you just making up a baby blanket to have on hand if you need it, Perp? Do you have it for, are you making it for someone in particular, a baby in particular that's coming along or is already here, or are you just making it for in the future? Oh, you're a little more, you're Central Time then, Barb. Ugh, tickles. Excuse me, I'm not wiping my nose. I'm getting fibers everywhere. Ugh, so many fibers. My arms are going to be sore later, and if I forget I was doing all this frogging, I'm going to be like, why are my arms and shoulders sore? CB, quit licking, baby. Oh, that's wonderful, Perp. Everybody loves handmade baby blankets. I should think of that because I love making baby blankets, so I have a lot of them stored up. I should think of doing a craft fair. Ooh, this one must be extra boucle-y, crinkly, because it's getting caught up on stuff for as I'm trying to get as I'm trying to frog it. It's like I don't want to. I don't want to frog. Do any of you have plans for the weekend? Any fun plans? Okay, come on. Oh, a new piggy pen. How fun, Bridget. And Snaily will be visiting Perp. Oh, that's always fun, Barb. Hi, Aisha. Welcome in. How are you? It is well. I'm just doing some frogging. Decided I didn't like two of my colors next to each other. So fixing it while I have the time. And there is so much time. Aisha, did you make it to the original Crochet Along Live? I think you popped in, didn't you? Are you making the blanket, hon? Are you joining us? Whether you are or not is, perfectly fine. I was just curious. The picture for this crochet along on the cover, the thumbnail is of a blanket that what the crochet along was there's a pattern that I was trying to teach everyone how to read a pattern. It mainly started where I was trying to teach Mama G how to read a pattern. And she's like, and I said, well, here's a blanket. I'll teach you how to read the pattern. Oh, that's wonderful, Barb. And I said, should I tell people, we're making the same pattern? Because, can I share that with people that you and I are making the same blanket? And she said, sure, let's make it a crochet along. And I'm like, okay. And we can make it a crochet along where I teach other people how to read the pattern too, because that makes it helpful. And it's got a chart. So I was teaching people how to read a chart diagram too. And that's what last week's live was. And you can watch the replay and everything. And so we did this week's live if anybody got stuck on anything or had any more questions they didn't want to put in the comments and wanted answered live, or I could show them, you know, again on the pattern. Well, when it's in parentheses, you have, you know, this is what it means, and then show them, so that maybe being shown exactly what the wording means in the physical, you know, then it clicks in your head. Kind of like a tutorial, but then they can stop me and go, but it's not making sense. Can you show me a different way? You know, that's why we did it in a live. And so, hi, Nancy. How are you? Thank you, honey. Tell your mom I said hi, even though she has no idea who I am. You lurk away, Bridget. Have fun spinning. But, and so Mama G also said, well, if you're having a crochet along, you need prizes. So I said, all right, but since it's a blanket, hold on a second. Ruby, please stop. You are making your arm raw. Chew on your bone. Chew on your bone. It's not a real bone. It's an artificial bone because the real bones were breaking her teeth. You're just going to lay down instead. Hi, Yearning for a Smile. Oh my gosh. Yearning for a Smile. I want to call you Nancy too. Is it Nancy? Please tell me it is. If it's not, I'm sorry. But I want to call Yearning for a Smile Nancy. Is my brain driving me wrong? I'm going to write down her name too right now. Yearning for a Smile, what is your name? Kim. Okay, I'm writing that down so I can put it in my book of names when I find my book of names. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. You get called all the names. Oh, that's not always good, Kim. And I see hearts, so I think Ray might be awake. That's my secret heart person. I get the names down when I get in the habit of seeing the person and, you know, calling them their name. So the more I see you, because I used to see you all the time, Kim, and I'm sure but then if I don't see you for a while, my brain will forget, and I'm having a harder time with my memory right now. But I'm having a harder time with my name or my memory right now, and so I'm very sorry about that. But if I see you for a while and remember your name and call you your name, it should stick for good. So here's hoping. All right, Nancy. Sure, Nancy. But that's what the crochet along is. And if you finish a blanket, now if you go to last week's live, the PDF link for the download is in the description box. Thank you, Nancy. Aisha, the PDF download for the for the free PDF, it's on Yarnspirations, is in the description box. And if you want to take part, and the deadline isn't until April 4th, and it's really not a hard blanket. It's a 1-row repeat. There are only 2 rows to the blanket, and you only repeat the 2nd row. And you can make it as big or as little as you want. Some people are making a baby blanket. You can use any size yarn you want. We found out if you add 18, like if you use a 3-weight yarn, it's going to come out much smaller. But if you add 18 chains to your starting chain, it'll add an extra peak because it's a chevron blanket. Here's mine right now. It's in homespun. So every 18 chains you add will add one of these peaks. And then, you know, you can make it wider depending on what row you use. Oh, I know. I only have 2 dogs, and I'm already going, Ruby, Ziva, Rita. Yeah. And if you email me a picture of a finished blanket on the 4th or before the 4th, and my email is always in the description box of my videos, you'll be entered for prizes. Okay? Oh yeah, yeah. I sometimes will print a pattern because I need the printed pattern, but I usually use my tablet because it has a really, really good. It's called Crochet Genius. It's a row counter app, and it goes on Android, and I think it might go on iOS too. But it's free, and it will download your pattern from the internet, from Ravelry, from your OneDrive, Google Drive, from your device, and it will put it in the app so you can scroll through the pattern, you can highlight what row you're on, you can count your rows, it'll time how long you've been working on the pattern, and you can turn the timer off when you're not working. You can make notes in the pattern. Hi, Bella. How are you today? Look, Bella. Blue. Blue. And yes, I pulled out that other color that looked too much like... Oh, you weren't in Tuesday, Bella, but the one color I put in here after this one was too much alike, so I frogged it, and now I'm putting in a much different color. And Jude! Hello, Jude! Oh, yeah. Lots of people like pen and paper. I mean, look at Erin with her huge binders, and she prints everything. Yep. The problem is you can't see the chevrons unless it's at a color change. So I'm going to definitely do another one in a different yarn, probably like a 4-weight that, you know, will show the grannies and the chevron. Homespun hides everything. If you ever want to, like, I mean, here's just a secret. If I ever wanted to hide a body, I wouldn't use a tarp. I'd use like a homespun blanket and wrap it up, because homespun hides everything. And there's a crafter, like, there's a cozy crafter mystery to be written, you know, and it could be Homespun Hides Everything would be the title. I mean, it's like the knitting on Chestnut Street with Mary McComber, you know, but Homespun Hides Everything. Now, Jude, you have to write that for me. Put that on your list. Where's Cena? Because now I have to have Cena taskmaster you to write that. I don't have the light purple, but my last color to put into this one is one of the purples. You just woke up, didn't you, Cena? Or you're about to fall asleep. It's sleepy time for Cena. Oh, it's hideous. Oh, wait. Nancy, were you in my live yesterday? I don't even, this is how bad my memory is. Nancy, were you in my live yesterday? I don't remember. But this is my happy cardigan. This is not neon, but I think it's more like sherbet colors. You don't have to add the fringe. Oh, God, no, Aisha. But this is my happy cardigan, not neon. And I can't show the whole thing because it's huge. It's big enough to fit me and be an oversized big. Yeah, you were probably there then. But look, I added pockets. They're only like pinned on right now, so I have to be careful because they're stitch markers and the stitch markers keep wanting to pop open. Yeah, I think you were both in my live yesterday. It's my regular live, but so there's the pocket. Nice big pocket too. But you said hideous, and I'm like, this isn't hideous, but some people would think it was hideous. I mean, I'm being caught by my candy corn necklace on my, I mean, some people think what I wear on my head is hideous. Well, that, I can't do that tutorial because that is someone else's pattern. That's a hexie cardigan. That's Repeat Crafter Me, and it's, isn't it? I know. It's not usually my colors either, but I saw them and I went, I had like the cartoon eyes that went like this, and I went, I kind of need that in my life. And I said to my sister, would this look good on me? And she went, I think it might. And I said, I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing that. And I've decided I'm going to do, as long as I have the yarn, I'm doing a pixie hood. We're getting a pixie hood if I have the yarn. But I can't buy any more yarn because I found the right price for 3-packs, and I can't afford another 3-pack. So pixie hood has to come out of what I've got. So, okay. Where's my end? There's my end. Now to start this again. I know, I'm on a ban. But I'll be making some videos today. I need to make my things we're making Thursday. I need to make, apparently, an openings thing. I got winnings. No, I don't win all the time. But I was on a little bit of a winning streak. Hi, Jenny. You made it this week. Yay. Jenny's internet was out last week when we did the live. So, yes. So, Jenny, if you're having any trouble with the pattern, we can either, if you want a private tutorial for the pattern, you just let me know. And if you have any questions you want to ask right now, I can help you in the live. And your brain was out today. Okay. But I have winnings. I have a few acquisitions because I watched Erin open some books on her pattern video from a few weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, I kind of need that book in my life. And I kind of need that. Yeah. So, I got that. And one of them, oh, good. Yeah, charts. I'm finding charts are a lot more clear once you understand what symbols you're looking at. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out, well, one of the books I got was a sock book. And I think it's all villains, based on villains. Socks people designed based on their favorite villains. And I got it really cheap. I'm so excited to look at it. I'm okay, Ziva. She worries so much when I make weird sounds. Yes, knit socks. Okay, Bella, it's called Socktopus. Now, if you buy it new, it's expensive. But I got a very good used copy, and I got mine through Walmart, and I only paid like $6.96. You can get it through like Abe's Books for around the same price. Yes, Mama G, you of course are getting a pair of socks out of it. But the one that really struck me was they have a pair called Crowley from Supernatural, and I'm deep in Supernatural right now. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah, actually, hold on. Did I leave that bag over there? Where is that bag? I am literally, Kim, designing my own. It was supposed to be a wrap. It's turning into a scarf based on charts right now. Knit. Do you want to see it? I only started knitting, I'd say, let's see, so almost 2 years ago. I am in season 8 of Supernatural, towards the end of season 8. Let me grab I got to get up for a second. You're going to see the whole shebang here. Okay, hold on. And try not to trip. Yep, nice view, right? Oh, thank you, Snuffly Butt. Okay. And if you wanted to see my cool shirt, it says, "Dogs and crochet make me happy. Humans make my head hurt." But my sister got me this for Christmas. Hi, Sarah. Thank you. Yes, it is true. That shirt was a gift from someone for Christmas. And then, so I decided with Mama G and Bridget's influence, I'm not going to say bad or good influence, because of their mouths, you know, I decided to jump into the ocean off a cliff, feels like cliff diving, and try my hand at taking some charts. It's probably going to blow it out again, and putting them together. So I did an edging one, and then I picked up the stitches along the edge, and I did it kind of looks like Celtic. See that? It's hard to see it in the white part. It kind of looks like Celtic knots. There you can see it. And it's not cables. Yeah. But, and then I'm adding some green up here. See, it just started the green. It was supposed to be for the monochromatic now, but no way that got done. So, and I got my picture in to the monochromatic Mal email early this morning, Mama G. So, my third knit project at all was a mystery knit along lace shawl, Kim. And it took me 4 months, many tears, a couple major meltdowns, because I didn't even know how to pick up a stitch if I dropped it. So if I dropped a stitch, I had to frog everything. And then I had to recast on, and I'd be like 56 rows in, and it would all have to be frog. Oh, but I got it done, and I ended up gifting that to a very dear friend. I thought I would hold on to it forever because it taught me so much and it meant so much to me. And then one day it said, I know who I should belong to. You know how some of our things do. And yes, but the thing was, I didn't know how to pick up stitches. That thing taught me how to pick up stitches. It taught me how to pick up stitches in lace. So I can pick up stitches in everything. Which, picking up stitches in lace is the same as picking up stitches in anything. But I'm like, after I did that, I was like, I can knit anything. Because it had a few cables in it too. And I was like, I can knit. I didn't think I was a knitter. I still considered myself a beginner knitter. But I was like, I can knit. Yeah, I can knit. And I still drop stitches if I get to like, oh, I'm going fast. Potato shippy? I love cables. I'm doing cables right now. Hold on. I'm doing this hat. I was doing it this morning. I did it once and I thought the pattern was off because it seemed like it was going to come out slouchy. They wanted a camouflage hat, but I hate doing plain hats unless you want a plain hat. So it's just got these cables through it every so often. And when people, I was so proud of Bella when Bella did her cables, because cables are so easy. And when people say they haven't done cables, I'm like, do cables. Cables are not scary. And when they haven't done them in crochet, I'm like, it's just a front post and a back post. Do cables. You're going to do them, and then you're going to be like, why didn't I do cables before? It's just a front post and a back post, and then nothing else except skipping the ones behind it. Just do cables, and you're going to be like, I can do anything. I know, Bella, and it was beautiful. But, so I'm just doing this hat again so that it actually fits a head. And then it'll be done, and I can send off my stuff to Deidre. And I'm making more jam. I got raspberries yesterday. They had them in stock at the produce store, and they had white strawberries. I'm making white strawberry jam. And I had my sister eat one because I don't eat fresh strawberries, because every time I eat a fresh strawberry, I get the most sour strawberry in the bunch. I have tested this over the years. Every so often I will pull a strawberry. My sister will pull a strawberry. She's like, oh, it's so sweet. It's so delicious. And I will be like, oh, sour. You know. But who does not want to get a jar of white jam and it's strawberry jam? Is that not cool? But she tried it and she's like, this is tart. So white strawberries are tartar, not sweeter than normal strawberries, which is great for her. She loves tart things. Have a great day. Oh, have fun being a teacher. And have a great weekend if I don't see you sooner, Kim. Yeah, I'm going to actually try to get some of the seeds out of them before I cook them, though, because with the blackberries, it's all seeds. I did the blackberries, and I didn't get any of the seeds out beforehand. It's all seeds. I hope they don't hate me. I know one person who's getting, 2 people who are getting some of the jam, and I hope they don't break their teeth. So, yeah, it's a learning process. I've never made blackberry jam before, so yeah. And I'm gonna have to look at the price I pay for the berries, and then how many jars I get out of them when I separate the seeds out, because it's gonna possibly change the cost of what I have to charge for them, because I might have to get more berries to get more jam. But yeah, I busted my finger because these new needles are so sharp, and I do the pushy thing. I try to push with the pad of my finger and not the crease, but every so often I push with the crease, and it's just like, it busted open. Just a little. No bleeding or anything, but now it's real sore. So, a little Band-Aid for padding. Hi! That's a little creepy, isn't it? It's like a little doll hand. Hi. And I'm a little hyper. Are you saying you want a jar of raspberry jam, Bella? Yeah. Yeah, I've gotten better with it, but these are new needles, so they're just really, really pointy. Well, let me see how it comes out. I don't want to sell anything that isn't up to snuff, but I will definitely keep you in mind for a jar, okay? Definitely keep you in mind, hon. You'll be the first in line. I don't know how much I'll get out of how many I bought either, so yay! So nobody has any questions. I'm so happy about that. Makes me think I did an actual adequate job on the tutorial. What did I do with my blanket? Stuff it under there. I could do this cute little sample jars, yeah, but I can't jar those. Like I can't can them. They don't have the, well, I could buy the lids. If I buy the right lids, I can can them. I didn't think of buying the... I could just take the lids off of the other jars. Yep. Brain's going and mouth's going at the same time. Okay. Yeah, that's solved. I do have some of the smaller jars, and I could just replace the lids. Yeah, I have some cheesecloth, and I tried it with the blackberry jam, but I had already cooked it into jam, so it was too thick and gelled up. So this time with the raspberries, I'm just going to blend it up so it's all chopped up finely, and then I'm going to run it through the cheesecloth while it's still liquid before it's gelled. So it should do it. Thank you, Barb. I am learning every day, and I love to learn something new every day. Well, I actually also found out that the canner I have is a pressure canner, so I should be able to, after watching some videos, and I think I need to get a new pressure gauge for it because that one's broken. I should be able to can my dessert sauces so they're shelf stable. Because for dairy products, you need a pressure canner to can them. But once I find out the process I need and how to do it properly, I should be able to can them so that, like, you know how you get hot fudge and it's on the shelf, not in the fridge at the grocery store. I should be able to do that with my hot fudge and my caramel sauce. So I would like to do that so that not everybody's like, oh, I got to eat this within like 3 weeks. And, you know, and it's not such a, you know, tight squeeze for people to get it out of the box once it gets to their house and that kind of thing. I was also thinking about more flavors for those kind of things. So, since I have you guys here, I'd like to pick your brains a little. What kind of prizes would you like to see for this crochet along? Just throw them out there. Yarn hooks. Yarn hooks, extras like that. Oh, something I made, huh? Well, that's how Erin kind of does it. The first winner gets something she made, And then everyone after that kind of gets, you know, prizes like yarn or stuff like that. Wow. Well, that's because you don't sleep, honey. Yeah, and when I do like giveaways, I tend not to just give yarn. I throw in like a little notebook and pen. I throw in stickers. There's usually some yummy treats, which are really just a small Ziploc bag of, you know, mixed Hershey's or something, you know, whatever we have in the house at the time. But you know, it's usually not just, oh, you won yarn, you know, you got yarn. There's usually other stuff. Surprise goodie bag. Yeah. Okay. It's also going to depend on how many winners there are. So, I mean, there's obviously going to be one winner. I know you love chocolate, Bella. Bella loves chocolate. In case anybody doesn't know. Oh, will you be helping with prizes, Ginny? Okay. Well, there you go. Mama G will be helping with prizes too. In case anybody didn't know, Bella loves chocolate. She also loves the color blue and is allergic to all animal fibers except cat. So, knowing her, she's probably actually a little allergic to cat and just doesn't give a hoot. Oh, so you think the number one winner should get like a made item by me and then some fudge and caramel toppings? The first prize winner. Huh. I can do that. I can do that. That could be number one. And I can do what Erin does and totally, as the pictures come in, write them down in my, I don't have a legal pad, but I have a handy dandy notebook I have, and write them down numerically with a number by their side, you know. And they have that number, and we can do a number generator. I'm sure I can find one. And we can do that on a live. Why not? Or on a video. I don't have to do a live for everything. Apparently, I'm getting addicted to lives. Who knew? So, okay. So, yes, doing the number generator. Yeah, I think it would make it easier for picking winners. So I was like, this morning, I'm like, what do I need to do today? I have my live. I got to get pictures into Mama G and into Erin at Crafting Kitty. And I got both of those pictures in, as far as I know. I hope the one made it to Erin, because all I did was reply to her email and put an attachment on it. So hopefully it went back to her and she saw it. It's in my sent folder. So I finally got 3 entries back in the Creator Spotlight. Woohoo! Last month, I missed it entirely because I went out for the day and didn't get home until after on the day she picks the winners. I missed, it was after the time she picks the winners. No, Bridget is lurking here, Ginny, and I think Bridget's make along goes until April. I think hers is deadlined April 1st or something, or she picks on April 1st or something. Because, yeah, I think you've got plenty of time for hers. Bridget, are you still here, hon? Yeah, your cat hat is amazing. If none of you have seen Mama G's cat stitch hat that she invented, not the stitch, but the fact that she made a hat out of it. Hey, Gwen. How are you today? But as far as we know, nobody's made a hat out of that cat stitch. Or at least not exactly as Mama G has. Go and check it out on her channel. Go ahead and put your put your channel in there. I don't know if drop is working. Apparently hello is not working. I don't know if any of my Nightbot commands are working at all, because he's supposed to be saying hello to everybody when they say hi and hello. Ooh, a lotus duster. Oh, do you have a pattern for that, Gwen? I love lotuses. Yep, drop's not working. That's the first one he gave up on. I'm going to have to just erase all my commands and then yep. But if any of you want your if any of you would like your channel dropped, please do it in a patient manner. But I only see Mama G in here and she's very tired. I'm going to make a slideshow of the entries. The best I can. I haven't made a slideshow before. Not an actual slideshow. So I'll do the best I can. But if you put drop. Oh, Yarn Nut does patterns? Okay, let me write that down. Lotus Duster from Yarn Nut. Lotus Duster from Yarn Nut. I have to write everything down. But yeah, if you want your channel dropped, just write drop please, and Mama G will get to it if that's all right with you, Ginny. She seems to be my only mod in here right now. I'll try to help you out, Ginny. Oh yeah, that's a much better color change than the last one. Much better. Okay. And if anybody has anything going on right now they'd like to talk about, go for it. I like everyone to share. You know, safe space, sharing space, happy space. Yeah, this one's a very pretty blue, Bella. It's called Lagoon. Oh, the light is just not hitting it right. It's called Lagoon, and it's like a blue with a little hints of purple in it. Where is the light going to hit it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like... I mean, I love this new setup with my tutorial arm holding the camera there, but the light just doesn't pick up the yarn right. It's like this light is too much or something. I know. You can see how pretty it is, but you can't see the nuances of it. Hold on. Maybe. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. But it's like tealy. No, I'm like in a shadow pocket. I'm in a shadow pocket. But if you get Mama G as a moderator, you get what you get. Jude, not Jade, Bella. And yes, Bridget is only 73 hours away from monetization. Mini monetization. So if anybody can go over there and help her with watch hours, we can get her there. And then she can get those lovely little checks to help her out. That would be so awesome. Jude, do you want to be a moderator? You do so well at it. Jude, do you want a blue dress? You could twirl and twirl. Hi, Ray. What am I talking about? Ray's not here. No, Ray's invisible. Ray's not here. I scared her away. You don't have to be at every live. You don't have to be at every live. Hold on. Do. Now say something, Jude. I want to see your pretty blue dress. a wrench to hit people over the head with if they misbehave. Oh, she came out of the shadows. Oh no, all the power. I expected a bwahaha after that. You can hide again, Ray. I didn't mean to make you have to come out of the shadows. I didn't actually think you would come, like, literally out. I just thought that there'd be more hearts or different symbols or something. So one of my videos that'll be coming out is going to be entitled "It's All Aaron's." That's the one where I. That's the one where I got my books. It's all Erin's fault. But then she sent me a package too, and I have no idea what's in the package. So it'll be the books and the package. It's all Erin's fault. Bye, Snaily. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. So what are you all working on? We got a tiny bit of snow. I think it was mostly because, it was mainly raining, but then all that wind was making it so cold. I haven't looked outside recently. We had only gotten a tiny bit of snow. Did you get snow, Ginny? Scrap blanket. How do you even have time for another blanket with all your make-alongs and your crochet-alongs? Really, Ginny? Yeah, I turned on the TV to go to Netflix today, but I left it on the regular TV, satellite or antenna TV before I went, and they were doing the weather, and they said, you know, cold, you're going to get a little snow and this and that. And then, and my forecast is your forecast. We literally, Mama G and I live so close together that my forecast is her forecast. No kidding. And then, and then they said, but by this afternoon, it'll start getting up in the warm weather. It'll melt everything. And in the next coming days, it'll be in the 50s. It's not going back down. I'm like, oh, please. Oh, please. I want warm weather. I want spring. I want to be able to go out and literally build my other raised bed that I have been dreaming of building since last fall. Hola, Maritza. How are you? Yes, and we literally, from the bottom of the mountain to where we live, is 1,000 feet elevation rise. We're at 2,200 feet above sea level, whereas at the bottom of the mountain, they're only at 1,000. So we rise 1,200 feet just the drive up the mountain to where we live. So we're at a higher altitude too. And, you know, so we'll have snow on the mountain and you can drive to the bottom and they have absolutely nothing. And we have snow in May and nobody down there has snow. And I'm like, I want to plant my seeds outside. Why is it May and there is snow? But I have seed starters, and that's what I'll be doing this afternoon. I have little trays, and I have all the stuff to make my own. I looked it up this year. Make my own soil mixture to put in it. Yeah. So I have, because I absolutely suck at seed starting inside. I can go outside, just kind of breathe over the seeds and hello, let's grow bountifully. Except strawberries. Apparently I suck at growing strawberries from seeds or bare roots. Can't do it. I think my bare roots were dead when I bought them. But I couldn't get my seeds to do it either. So we're going to give it another go. I'm going to read up on it. This is what you do. You learn. I'm a learning gardener. But I used to have a black thumb, killed every plant I touched. Now I'm pretty dang good at growing things and keeping things alive and bringing them back from the dead. And Nancy. Oh, I would love to. Where do you live, Nancy? Oh, I know, Jude. Well, when you come visit me, I have a stool out in the garden at the raised beds. So when you sit on it, and I'll get a cushion for it. So when you sit on it, you're right at the level of the raised beds. So, well, strawberries are supposed to do that, Bella. They're perennials. They're supposed to do that. In fact, when you plant strawberries and they come up, you're supposed to pluck off the flowers so that you don't get fruits for, I did not barb because the package did not say to do that. Stupid package. Well, that would have been good to know. But, I don't even remember what I was going to say. But I got potatoes and onions and carrots for the first time last year, and I got tons of them, and I was highly excited by that. Yes, I bring things back from the dead. I brought a rose bush back from bare twigs last year twice. It got spider mites, and yeah, you pluck off the flowers in the first year because you don't want fruit because it'll get stronger, and you want the plant to be stronger. So you just let it get stronger that first year. And someone actually said you don't want fruit for the first 3 years, but I don't know about that. That may have just been something I heard. But you can look it up, and you know, but definitely not for the first year. You pluck off the flowers, and that way the plant has a chance to get strong and sink its roots and all that, send out its runners. And yeah, don't go for fruit the first year on a strawberry plant that is just coming up. That's what I know. What did Nancy say? You live in a state of confusion, but it's Michigan on the map. I have plans to visit Michigan. So many of my friends live in Michigan. You, Thris, Dee, Ray. That's a lot of people that I could just, bounce around. But not anytime soon, unfortunately, hon. So I would just say find someone who needs the planters. Ooh, yeah, usually the small stuff is super flavorful. I will look up Finlandian strawberry. See what it is. I'm going to try one of those white ones before I mash them all up into jam. Have a Sour Patch strawberry. I'm going to keep trying to grow strawberries. I mean, Deidre, my friend Deidre from Peace, Love, and Crochet with Deidre, who I am getting, she is going to have some videos coming out soon. She has not forgotten her channel, and I hope you guys haven't forgotten her. Yeah. Yes, I do have some grow lights. Yes, they're all treasures, Nancy. All treasures. Yeah, I have some grow lights. In fact, I won the seed starting trays off of Temu. And it's a 4-pack, and they have it's a separate tray that sits inside of the base tray so it can drip, drain into the base tray. And then it has a dome, a clear cover so the sun can get in, but so the moisture, a greenhouse effect. And then it has a turn so that Thank you, Jude. Thank you so much. But so that you can aerate the greenhouse. But it has a set of grow lights that can attach to all four of the trays, and I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I won it in one of the Temu games, and so I'm highly excited. Now they're small, but I don't need a lot because I have a small area to grow in. So get all my tomatoes and peppers and maybe some of my peas and beans started in there. I am entering some of Grow Big TV's growing contests this year. I have not gotten my seeds yet for those. I have never ordered seeds before. Hi, Karen. Oh, dear Lord, Karen. I am so glad you're okay. And hopefully you'll be better for having the root canal. But thank you for dropping in. Karen, are you going to take part in the crochet along? I'm guessing you are not driving. Yeah. Are you going to take part in our crochet along? There are going to be prizes. Oh, good. Good. I know you don't, you don't usually enter, things unless I like twist your arm. You're driving yourself home? Are you you better be talk texting to your car. Be safe, honey. I know you are being safe. I'm still going to say it. I'm so glad to see you. We're talking about gardening now. Karen gardens. Oh, for a root canal? Jeez. Karen's like a warrior. Yeah, I still haven't figured out my timing yet. So, but I'll figure it out one of these times. I was just telling them I got some white strawberries from the produce we have a produce store now that gets produce all year round, and they're so friendly, and they had white strawberries, so I'm going to make white strawberry jam. Yeah, see, I got 2 rows of this one in now. I love how the color contrast comes out. I like yeah. And luckily I can sit and, do this while the TV's on and stuff. Your soul ready for the planting? Sounds a little ominous, Ginny. I'm going to have to ask you some questions about yarn mystery boxes, Ginny, because I'm going to go into the business of selling some yarn mystery boxes. I'm not sure people will want mine so much because I'm going to be completely honest with them. It's not going to be, I mean, one, they all come with ruby hair. I will try to diminish the amount of ruby hair that is on them. Two, Jude. But it doesn't have the fancy stuff Thrisses or D's would have. Love you, Karen. Feel better. Oh. Yeah. I'm definitely doing pirate ship. But I have priority boxes. But I have bags. I can totally do bags. I have a ton of adorably cute and a variety of poly shippers. But I was saying I have, and they're full skeins, but when I had to put my yarn into totes, I had to cake it up, and then I took the labels like this. Okay. This is a full Red Heart Super Saver Black, but this is what I did with the label. This one didn't have a label, but it's a full 10-ounce Red Heart Super Saver Black. Now, not everybody wants Red Heart Super Saver, but some people don't mind Red Heart Super Saver. And I would, right, and I do have craft paper, so I could do that. But I would be putting some value yarn in with some of the other stuff, you know. But people have to know, and I'm going to be completely honest, you might get a caked up but completely full 10-ounce. And I would weigh it to make sure it's completely full. You have to be okay with that. You have to understand that. Do you think that's okay? I mean, I'm going to tell them that, but, or should I just leave that yarn completely out? Because that's a lot of what I have in my stash, is caked up with the labels cut and then wrapped around the thing. Okay. All right. And then I would make sure, because I would be packaging them up pre-done, I would make sure some were all non-wool, and I'd keep them in one area, and some were mixed. Because there are people out there like Arbella and other people like Jeannie who are animal fiber adverse. So I'm not going to do the fiddly high school, well, I want pinks, or I want alpaca, or I want this. No, I'm going to grab a bag that's already sealed up, has a thank you card in it, and I'm going to slap your label on it. And you're going to get what you're going to get. And that's the fairest, easiest way I can think to do it. You know? pack them up ahead of time. Have a pile that is completely no animal fiber and a pile that has mixed fibers. Right. But you know, I know some people who have done mystery bags have had stress because people then go, well, I would like purple, or I would like sparkle, or I would like this weight, and then the big-hearted people try to accommodate them, making up the mystery bags, and I would try to do that, so I'm going to make them up ahead of time. Now, my only worry is I have no idea what to charge for them. So I want to get together with you, Ginny, afterwards, show you pretty much what is going into the bag, show you what the bag is, how much it weighs. Yes, mystery means you don't get to pick, but show you laid out on my island everything, and it's pretty much a fair representation of what's in the bags, and then show you how much it weighs. And then, you know, we can, like, just as a guesstimation, figure out how much shipping would be, say, to and pretend, that's what I was going to say, pretend we're shipping it to California. And then, because California is pretty much the furthest place from here. And then anything outside of, well, actually, I found when I shipped to Texas, when I shipped to Crystal the Army chicken, it's the most expensive shipping I have. And then they add a surcharge. They always add a surcharge for her shipping, like for the area. I'm like, are there gang wars? Is it for fires? What? That might be good, Barb, but I just, yeah, I know. Geez, Sarah. Yeah, I do have your address, Sarah. So I could, like, put your address in as the test address. Yeah. And then if anybody wants one out of the country, they have to pay the shipping. Yeah, I don't know what the surcharge is. She's never heard of it either, because when she ships to me, she doesn't have one. But when I ship to her, there's one. I don't know if it's just UPS or not, but it's still cheaper than shipping postal, even with the surcharge. I don't know. Yeah, they definitely pay the extra shipping. But, okay, so I will just, if I can ever get a hold of you on the phone, we will talk about it. But, yeah, so that'll be what I do for the bags. Mystery. I'm just writing down everything I want to try to remember to do. Yeah. So I think this live went well. Apparently nobody has questions or anything, but we had a good live and everything's going well. I'm still enjoying it, and I mean we've almost gone 2 hours. I'm not bored. $15 for the shipping, or because you weren't asking $15 for the bag, were you? Oh yeah. Get as much done as you can, Nancy. How are you feeling, Jude? Yeah. Yeah, especially since shipping's gone up. I want to see what where it's at about, because it could surprise me. I haven't shipped anything in a bit. I actually have to ship a few things soon. And of course, they have to go to Canada, India, and the UK. Okay. Joy. Oh, Ginny, you have to, honey. I will get you a scale. You need to use pirate ship every time. It saves. I've saved hundreds of dollars. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Oh no, no, don't do it until you have pirate ship. Get Rusty to get you a kitchen scale right now. Oh my god, how can you not have a printer? Somebody save her. Jude, send her a printer. Help her. Oh my god. I'm kidding, Jude, but sorta, not sorta. What the heck is going on? But she sends all these packages. Do you know how much she could have saved? Like $400 last year. Ginny, I sent a package to Lisa, and yeah, but you can print from your phone. You can get one of those mini printers like Bridget has. And they print shipping labels. I sent a package to Lisa Ladybird last year, and UPS wanted $300 to ship it. I sent it for $60 because of pirate ship. Yeah. You need pirate ship, honey. UPS wanted 5 times as much. And printers only, at Walmart, printers only cost $30 to $40. Yeah, you have a pirate ship account. Yeah. You just need a printer then, and you need something to weigh them on. If a kitchen scale can go up to 15 pounds, and anything over that you can just use a regular weight scale with. Yeah, those little label thermal printer label scale or printers, those only cost like $30, and they print the shipping labels. We're getting you hooked up. You can probably get it all off Amazon. 1-day delivery. Tomorrow she'll have forgotten she'll shoot. And don't forget the paper with it. Get one of those package deals that has the printer with a couple rolls of the paper. Maybe they'll have one in purple. Ooh, a shipping scale. Nice. Now she'll forget that she ordered these things by tomorrow, and she'll be like, Scruffy, why are you barking? Scruffy, quit barking at the door. And then an hour later, she'll go check the door. What's this package? Yay! Mama G's in the 21st century. And now she'll be saving so much money. We'll be saying, so I saw this yarn sale, and then I saw this rainbow yarn, and then I saw this one that looked like mandala tweed stripes. And I just had to try it. Mama G, are you ever planning on mailing yourself? Because I don't think you're going to have a 110-pound box if it's not got you inside of it. One day I'm going to visit Mama G, and then she's going to go look in her yarn room, and all her mandala tweed stripes are going to be gone. And it's really just going to be a joke. I'm not stealing them. I'm just going to like move them to see how long it takes her to notice. But I don't want her to have an actual heart attack. So I'm going to put a little camera in there and a microphone. So, like, as soon as she notices and I see the look on her face, I'll be like, calm down. They're in Tony's room. go get them. And then, you know, she can go and they'll be like laid out like a big bed so she can just like collapse onto them and just like, you know, envelop herself in a, and there'll be another camera in there. I know. I've seen them. But she'll be able to just like, you know, swim in them for a minute. And there'll be a camera in there. I'll have to actually meet Tony so that we can agree on this because I know he's very shy. But I think to actually play this prank on his mom, he might agree. I have met the rest of his family. I mean, so he might. He wouldn't be on camera, so he might agree. Oh, wait, Gwen, you won something this month, didn't you? He lives you too much? Yeah, yeah. Oh, he loves you, but he might have a little much of Rusty in him. I've heard of, you know, things. So, I mean, he's got you and Rusty in him, so he might just be a little evil enough to actually enjoy this. Oh, honey. Gwen, what did you win this month? Did you win the box? Gwen, you won my yarn, didn't you? You won the hand dyed. Oh, Gwen won the hand dyed. Oh. Oh, that's what you won. Okay, I remember now. You won the hand dyed. Okay. Yep. She won the hand dyed. That's some gorgeous yarn. I'm just going to sit here, be sad for a moment, and then I'll be better. Remembering the hand dyed. Aww. Aww. So sorry, Jenny. That's cool, Nancy. What are you going to make with the hand dyed, Gwen? Huh? 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 Yeah, the Black Hat membership appreciation. Does that work for migraines, guys? The hemp emu? Because I get migraines. I get 4 types of headaches. So, oh, that's going to be gorgeous, Gwen. Tell me how soft it is when you get it. I take magnesium. Now, I notice I haven't been getting as many headaches since I've been taking the magnesium. Um, I haven't tried anything CBD or hemp for my headaches. I have migraine pills, and they don't always work because it's not always a migraine. It could be one of my other headaches, and usually I end up getting two types of headaches at the same time, so, you know, fun there. I'll look that up. Hemp emo for headaches. Roll on. Oh, another row done. Luckily, I've never really had restless legs. My dad and my sister have, so I feel bad for them. But well, huh, the things you learn. Ooh. Well, guys, we've hit 2 hours, and I've kind of slowed down on things to say. God forbid. Didn't think it could happen, but every so often it does. Does anybody else have anything else they want to, say or mention? It's the last day to get anything in for Mama G's monochromatic make-along. Do you want to drop the email for entries Ginny, or and on Saturday they'll be picking winners. It's a random pick. It's not like this was the prettiest or this was the most intricate, you know. But there's the email for that you email your picture to. Cash, prizes, cars, small islands, all in the giveaway. Just kidding. No large companies and YouTube not affiliated with this giveaway. Nancy. Nancy's kidding. Her blanket is one of the beautiful things. I made a washcloth. Wait, where? Do I have it over here? I was making my knit wrap, which turned into a knit scarf. And then it wasn't done. And I don't know if they're accepting whips. So, bye, Gwen. So what I did was I whipped up, and it's not in that thing. So I whipped up a washcloth. If I can find it, I will show it. Yeah, so I did. It's actually from a granny square book, and it took me longer than I thought it would because I didn't have black, and I needed an extra color. I needed A, B, C, D, E. I needed 6 colors, and I only had 5. And also, whose cat? Jude, whose cat? This cat? This cat? Or Mama G's cats? You want Gus? But also, the book with the pattern in it is a granny square book, and it's written in UK terms, but nowhere in the book that I could find did it say it was written in UK terms. So there's my washcloth. All grays and whites and blacks, and then some blue, because that one is multicolored grays and blue. But it's like a C2C granny stitch. I like it. I'm going to make it again. Oh no, Barb's got 2 entries. Well, she's going to win. But it's a washcloth now instead of a granny square. You are not giving Gus away. He needs to be there every time I come so that I can cuddle him, because he cuddles with me and the rest of them just run away from me. Thank you, Jude. Ooh, look, I made a square. Yeah, and people are making shawls and zebras and things. And the possum! Whee! With babies on its back. Ginny, you shut your mouth. You love Moo. And you know Moo would not, you know Moo could not survive anywhere but with you. He is your shadow. The minute he would be gone, you'd be like, where's my Moo? Where's my Moo? That'd be like me saying Ziva was too needy or Ruby was too much of a pain because she eats my papers. Now, if she ate my, like, Hagrid statuette or something, we might have a moment. But we'd have a moment, I'd get over it, and then, you know, that's why I keep the Hagrid way up above where she can reach. There's always the not my cat. Aw, look at who loves the kitten now. Dang cat, get off my lap. Dang cat, get out of my bag. Dang cat, give me my yarn back. Dang troublemaker. I remember when you were trying to give Gus away. I carried that cat around like a baby for like 45 minutes while he slept in my arms. And then she's like, he doesn't talk. He doesn't make a sound. And what did he do in the next 3 minutes? He meowed. He did it just for me. He was yelling at Oscar de Wilde. He was yelling at him for daring to come and eat. But he did it, and he did it while I was there. He did it while he was in my arms. He made a sound. He vocalized. She's like, oh my God, he did not. And I'm like, yes, he did. He just vocalized. And she's like, he doesn't vocalize. I'm like, I'm special. Yeah, well, I got a 52-pound baby who, instead of going and pouting to other people, she just walks. I sit on the bed, and when she gets pouty, she just steps right into my lap no matter what I'm doing. There's a computer on my lap, whatever. She steps right around it, puts her face right in my face, and says, hey, it's me time. Then she'll lay her head on my chest, and I've got a handful of yarn right there. And she puts her head right over it, like I'm like right here with. So here's my crochet. Her head comes right here, and I'm like, I can't see my crochet anymore. She's like, Mommy, it's me time. Lays it here, looking up at me right here. Big soulful eyes. She's looking at me right now. She knows I'm talking about her. And her eyes look like sea lion eyes. Just deep, dark, brown eyes. And she's like, love me. I'm like, oh, God dang it. Why you do this? She's like, and she turns her head a little, lays it over here. She's like, love me. And I'm like, friggin', I was in the middle of something. And she's like, And then she thumps over into my lap. And I'm like, you could kill my computer. So I have to move the computer. And then she fully lays down in my lap, 52 pounds. And it's her time. And then we get full-on cuddles and hugs. And that's her hugging me, is laying her head on my chest. And she'll do it. And then she nuzzles up here. And that's Ziva time. And she's looking at me right now going, is it Ziva time? And she's a heat factory. I run cold, so it's good she's a heat factory. But she just waves of heat. Waves of heat. Oh. Oh my gosh. Little possum rear ends, Jude. Oh, Nancy. I'm sure they just moved, honey. What? You're not getting Ziva time right now. I am over here doing something. You lay your head back. Lay your head back down. Put away those soulful eyes. Oh, what did I do? Ziva time. Yeah. Stop looking at me. She's just staring at me now. I hope they come back to you, Nancy. Oh, I hope that saves you a lot of money, Ginny. Calling that, Jude. John, not Jim. Yeah, I like that about it. Unless you want to surprise them, and then just don't enter the email. You're still tired. Have you had your coffee? You're probably not used to 10-finger typing anymore. Hey, they're still delivering it. You're not cheating on them in any way, shape, or form. They're still getting paid. They're still delivering it. And they're not getting paid any less. Okay. Oh, Nancy. You have a great day, Jenny. And Nancy, you are being silly. Okay, I think we're going to end this at 2.5 hours, and it's at 2:22 now. So that means that you would feel like you're cheating on Bod when you watch Ginny do an unconventional tutorial. And apparently, Pirate Ship is only around because they made the deals with the U.S. Postal Service and with UPS and FedEx and stuff. So, love you too. So they wouldn't have the cheaper prices if they didn't make the deals. I think I'm going to try and make a. I mean, what would you think of like a strawberry hot fudge or a raspberry hot fudge? Or would those not be, you know, would they be good flavors or yay, nay? I know I went totally off track, but it was floating around in my head, making some more different flavored uh bye Wriggles. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, I've made strawberry sauce for things before, for cakes and stuff. Yeah. I think maybe more like a raspberry hot fudge, raspberry and chocolate together, than the strawberry with the hot fudge, and then make a strawberry dessert sauce. I'm making the strawberry jams. Now, what you do with a strawberry sauce is... Actually, I don't remember how I made the strawberry sauce. Pretty much making a jam, just not jamming it up as much. Why, thank you, Jude. Well, Jude, I don't know if you were in here early enough. Were you, when I said I got some white strawberries and I'm going to make white strawberry jam? It's... My sister tried one of the white strawberries. They're tartar, not sweeter than regular strawberries, so she's going to love them. She loves tart stuff. I already made a fresh batch of strawberry jam. I got 4 jars out of it just the other day. So I have some canned strawberry jam, just regular strawberry jam. But I'm going to make some white strawberry jam, so it might come out a little tart because the strawberries are naturally tartar than a regular strawberry. Yeah, but I had gotten some. I'm like, it's going to be white, but it's going to be strawberry jam. So I'm going to try one. I don't usually eat fresh strawberries because I always get the sour one out of the batch. I can go in a whole flat of strawberries, pick one strawberry, and it'll be sour. Yeah. Lisa should taste test that. Why? Why should Lisa taste test it? Well, the other week on Sunday Fun Day, Joe had white strawberry seeds as a prize, and he had 7 packs, and Deidre won one, and so she's sending it to me because I've been trying to grow strawberries, and I went, yeah. Oh, wow. Well, maybe I'll keep a jar, and I am also making raspberry jam. And I'm going to try to keep most of the seeds out. But Bella was saying maybe put them in the sample size jars so they can go further. But I said I would definitely hold back a jar of raspberry jam for Bella because she loves raspberries. So she is the first on my list for the raspberry jam. I've never made raspberry before. I did not know that about Bella before, but now I do. So I'm going to do my best to not over... See, I made blackberry jam, but I forgot to take the seeds out before I cooked it, and afterwards it was way too gelled up to get the seeds out. So it is mostly seeds, but Katie said she wanted the seeds left in, so hopefully she'll like it and won't be all like, you did awful, blah, 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 you know. But there are 3 jars of it, so. Yeah. So, well, then you'll get a jar of strawberry jam with your birthday stuff. I'll make sure there's a jar of strawberry jam in there with your birthday things. Now, I know that's not till, I'm already going to say next month because tomorrow is March. So I'm going to change all this once this live's over. I'm going to change all my background and we're going to get new headgear. Yeah. And depending on how the white strawberry comes out, I might put that in the sample jars and you'll get a mini jar of white strawberry. We'll see. But I think that's so cool. I hope I can grow those. So boppers. Oh, these. I got these at the Dollar Tree. And I got them a month and a half ago. So shop early and shop at the Dollar Tree. But I'm trying to keep secret what each month will be until it's time. Well, I was happy with the strawberry jam I made because because I entered it in the county fair and I had just started canning last year and it was like my first jam and it got second place out of 6 strawberry jams that had been entered. So I was really proud of it. I was highly excited about that. I mean, I've been crocheting and then the knit, I was highly excited about, except how it was displayed. But I think someone messed with it. But the jam really took the cake for me. All right, we're at 2.5 hours now. So you all can keep talking about dessert stuff, but I am going to go because I have a few things I have to do today. And apparently nobody needed help with their blankets. I had to rip some stuff out and then redo it, but I got a good ways on my tealy color. And then I will redo my other, muted blue, but at least it will stand out now. And have a wonderful rest of the Thursday. As far as I know, let's see, Grow Big TV goes live at 7 o'clock tonight. Thriss and Stitches goes live at 7 o'clock tonight. And that's both Eastern time. And I don't know anyone else in my circle of people who I know who go live off the top of my head. But I'm sure you can find other people. So I love you all. Shine bright and have a great weekend coming up. All right? Bye.